Hello, good people. I've got Mr. Ronald. I mean, it's hard to find you. We don't want to talk, but today we'll talk. I mean, it represents the Soft and Free brand. Can you tell us about this marriage between the Summers and the Soft and Free?
I think when you look at, and you know, you just said it earlier when you said it's hard to get hold of me because the brand speaks for itself. You know, it's all about women empowerment, and the partnership with the Summers, specifically on the female category, it's purely based on that. You know, to look at the diversity of, you know, the facility of these ladies, you know, their look and feel, and basically just making sure that they are confident and obviously making sure that they upscale on their skills. But through a corporate partnership like this, we're taking their careers to the next level.
Here today we've got the Summer representative. Please, can you tell us a little bit about this engagement or this partnership between the what I call it, the Soft and Free with Summers, knowing very well that we come from so-called the COVID-19, and as you mentioned that we will do things differently this year.
Yes.
Can you tell us about this marriage between the Summers
and the Summers and Soft and Free? Yes. Okay. First of all, I'm the project manager for the Summers, Red Stolamo. Soft and Free came on board, you know, as a category sponsor. So we've got different categories. I think we've got about 43 categories at large, and they chose Best Female Artist of the Year so that they can be able to, you know, push their our category female and what they are pushing as a brand, they merge together. So this is the first year of our partnership, and we're hoping that it becomes, you know, a 3-year or 4-year or 5-year or infinity partnership. But for them to come on board, it simply means that, you know, it's a South African product. We are a South African brand that represents South African music at large, and you can see now with the caliber of the nominees, they're from different genres, which also represents the different hair, you know, as an hair expert, they cater for different hair textures, so it becomes an easy and a smooth partnership between us and them as well.
Yeah, I mean, I love that, and it's very empowering. It's very encouraging for such brands to have you guys to partner with Summers, and it also does empowerment in terms of their look and you guys have, and there is any a time soon that you guys we can break up or can even extend your what do you call it, your contract with the it's for how long it's going to take to be partners with Summers?
Soft and Free is very excited about the partnership, and I can tell you, you know, a brand like the Summers has been around for a long time, and you can see the reach now. It's going into Africa, which is where Soft and Free is really, you know, making waves. We've been a brand for the last 40, 50 years now. So the partnership is really at the early stage, but we're looking at extending it and making sure that, you know, we don't necessarily only partner with the one category, but partner with the whole brand, because the growth right now with the digital media, it's obviously far-reaching. You know what I mean? So Soft and Free is looking at those type of partnership. We look at our range. Yes. You know, there's an extension. We've got, you know, a very new naturals range right now, and you know, cannabis range. You know, talking to the African women and the African consumer.
Yeah. I mean, for the fact that you're taking to Africa now, you guys are big, eh? What's the secret?
I think you're talking about Soft and Free as a global brand. Yeah. You know, we've been around 40 African countries for the last 30 years or so now. Okay. But we obviously have international offices. You know, we've got offices in Atlanta, in Dubai, and in London. So there's niche products that are based on the need or within the global scale. But you know, South Africa, it's our home, and you know, that's where everything starts. We grow it from there, and that's why we partner with local artists, you know, local brands brands such as the Summers, to make sure that as a brand, as we grow with our people. I mean, you know about the unemployment and the rate of unemployment, and we make sure that we, those industries that have suffered during COVID, are taken care of from a corporate side.
What made you come up with the Song of the Year? So, and another question that I would like to ask is the fact that would you this year doing differently, having female and male? I get you.
No, you do. Yeah. You did get me there. To be quite honest, it's something that we have to look at because to be quite honest, we have to level the playing field. This is not a far-fetched. That call, it's a good call, and when it happens, you must know that it's because of you. Because of nobody has ever asked me that before. But to be quite honest, the reason why I started the SABC Summer Song, it was exactly because we had the Summers already. Now, the Summers, remember, they don't reward an artist that was prominent in the same year. They always focus on the artists that were prominent the previous year. Yes, now the Summer Song focuses on the artists that are dominant the very same year. So for an example, the Summer Song, we don't even talk now. We're going to start talking about the Summer Song in September because of waiting for the artists to release and come up with new songs, and then we can now start weighing in terms of which songs will take us over to the next year, which is 2022. So that's the reason why really I thought there was a gap that we needed to appreciate the artists that have done well the very same year, because of the Summers were already appreciating the people from the previous year. So it was just a complement of something that was always there. But over and above that is exactly what Soft and Free is doing. It was painful for me to see artists winning nothing. They will just say you are a winner of the record of the year, but you've got nothing to show for it. That is why when I started, I went to Kia to sponsor me with cars. And I'm the first to give an artist 150,000 rand in cash and a brand new car for winning. Because of that's how now you show appreciation and accolades to the artist. You can't say artist is winning and there's nothing to show for it. So these are big guys. This dress code that I'm seeing you, this is what the artists look like. So if you don't pay them, how are they going to sustain that? Remember, entertainment is image driven.
Moya wa muhamba kahle.
I love that remix.
I mean, I love that. I mean, you've been doing quite amazing.
Thank you so much. I thank God.
Is this your first nominee
album,
or like in terms of nominees on Summers?
Yeah. Maybe it's not, maybe it is, I don't know how to answer that one, because we were once nominated with DJ Kanyani with that song Sazobuya, Salusubuya, Salusubuya. But then the difference now is that I'm nominated with my album. Yes, last year was my first time that I record my own album.
But Uhlengiwe, this is your first time, beautiful, being nominated to the Summers. I mean, it's quite big. It's how do you feel? How is it to be part of the Summers nominees?
For me, firstly, it's a whole thing is stunning because it's my first album, and with my first album, I get 3 nominations, and of all nominations, this specific one, it's just it really does humble me, and I'm still shocked. And it's been a while that we've known, but I'm still shocked. So I'm really astounded, really.
The most beautiful woman I've ever seen in my life. I mean, all white. For the fact that you've been nominated on the Summers, what is your take on that?
Well, it's such a great experience. I'm so excited about it all. It's my first nominations ever, and for the first time I've been nominated 3 times. So it's just a surreal feeling, and I'm just excited about it all, and it's just a big step in my career as well. Yeah.
So this is your first album.
This is my first album.
3 times.
I know.
Man, come on. So which categories are you in?
So I'm nominated for the Best Female of the Year, and then Best Reggae Album of the Year, and then Best Newcomer.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yes.
You blew up your album. Everyone loves it. Overseas. I mean, come on. So tell me about the energy and the positive that you have got in you.
Yes.
Because I love the way you perform. I mean,
Yes.
you give it all. You
Yes.
don't fake you.
Yeah.
And so what made you to be who you are today?
Honestly speaking, it's just in me. I don't know how to respond to that one because I think into zalwa nayo. I was born with it, so I can't really explain it in a correct way. But also to rehearse so much, to love your work, maybe can have so much impact on what you're doing. So it's very important to love your craft. So I believe this is what I did with my craft.
Yeah, definitely. You know, when you work so hard and all you do is pray for the people that are going to listen, you pray to make sure that whatever you're recording does touch the person continuously, not just once, and it does exactly that. It honestly is already an achievement in itself. But then to see that it can take you to platforms as big as these, that is humbling.
Are you taking home the awards? I mean, it's got to be positive, man.
Well, you can be positive, of course. Of course, if you really send through your things to get nominated, of course you're expecting great things. But everyone there on the categories really deserve it. But we're definitely taking one to Val, if not three.
Are you taking it home? On awards, I mean, you need to take it home, girl. You.
Oh my God!
Yeah, so, what do you expect from you from the next album, on especially on these awards?
Come again?
What are you expecting from you? Are you taking this thing home or you leaving?
I don't know. You know, can I tell you something? I always believe that God's timing is never wrong.
Yeah.
I've been in the industry for more than 15 years as a backing singer, but then God, when it was His own timing, He gave me Jerusalem. He gave me Ola Moya Wam album after so many years. So if this is mine, trust me, it's going to give it to me. But if it's not mine, someone else will take it, and you know what? I'll be deep down from my heart, I'll be so happy for her because I'll understand that it's not mine. My one will come, because imagine if I recorded way back, I wouldn't have the biggest song ever, Jerusalem. But yeah, that's why I'm saying God's timing is never wrong. Whoever that is going to take it, congratulations to her.
How about you taking it?
Oh,
I'm not
thank
a prophet,
you so
but
much.
you're taking home.
People at home, you heard what he said. Please do vote for me.
Firstly, I expect to meet a lot of people that I look up to. I met one today, so I'm excited. I met also Urain Africa, so I'm excited to meet these people, and not just to meet them, but also to pick their brain on the level of their success and the journey to their success. It's a very interesting thing for me, and it's honestly something that I want to learn from. So I'm looking forward to that, definitely, and to seeing how pretty people can look.
To win a summer song, it's very complicated, very difficult, because of, remember, you combine 18 radio stations together. They vote together just for one song. It's a very difficult award to win. But like I said initially, it's something that is worth looking at, because to balance the playing field, it would be fair to give females the opportunity and give males the opportunity.
Look, we grew up with Soft and Free. When we wanted to get our hair pretty and wavy, Soft and Free was the first thing that we went to. When we want to relax, hair, food, everything, it was Soft and Free. So seeing them being a part of this as part of my first time being in the Summers, it's for me just the whole journey from my childhood to now, and it's quite emotional to have them specifically on board with something of, especially on this category. Exactly.
As an hair expert, also on the empowerment of a woman, we need to advise them on how to take care of their hair. Remember, the hair is the crown. So they need to know how to take care of their scalp and their hair. And also, our hair is made of moisture and protein. So our beautiful sisters, I'm the one educating them on Soft and Free brand to use. Like now, most women, they went natural. So we've got a beautiful natural product from Soft and Free with black castor oil that is helping them to maintain their scalp and their hair. This is very important, their scalp. So the same way you take care of your face, it must be the same way you take care of your hair.
So what is your message to women who think or may be thinking that their hair not that perfect, and what is suggested and what advice you can give to them?
Okay, I would say to most women out there, they must consult their hairdressers. They must go to the salons to get proper hairstyle, and then because of those people are hair expert. And also what makes them hair expert mostly is that they are using soft-and-free products.
Okay, for the fact, where do we find you? Social media?
We are on Soft and Free Africa, whereby you can post your questions if you need to know anything about Soft and Free products, and then we'll answer all the questions. Yes.
On social media, they can get me on Rain_Africa_Zar, and then on Facebook they can get me at Rain Africa Zar, and just anywhere, Val, they already know me. So
no, you're taking home, girl.
But everyone must just vote, and just get me on social media.
They can vote everywhere. All the phones that you have, your grandmother, your father, your neighbor, everywhere that you are, you can vote. Also, I'm available on every social media platform as Stay Live, and
Well, I'm Owen_Ndlovu01 on Twitter. I'm not on Instagram, and then on Facebook I'm just Owen Ndlovu. So that's where people can find me. And congratulations once more, and we're happy to see Soft and Free one more time being part of what is happening in music.
Thanks a lot, sir. Thank you.